Here we go, Tesla Model 3 0 to 60. Go! God bless. Woo! All right, what's going on, guys? TTorres back here for another video. So in today's video, we do have an exciting video. I have a 2020 Tesla Model 3 long range all-wheel drive. As you can see right here, unfortunately it is raining right now, but we are still going to go out and make a video of this thing. Now off camera, I have drove this car. I drove this car for a little while, and let me tell you, this car is extremely fun, and it may be the it may be the Type-R's replacement. Okay, let me grab the key. It's pretty cool that this is the key for the. Let me get this thing in focus. This is the key for the Tesla. You just put it right here. Okay, push the brake, and boom, and you're good to go. This thing has got so much. Let me shut my door. So much cool stuff. Check out all the cameras. Open up the front, open up the trunk, open up the charging port. I mean, this thing has just got so much stuff. Spotify. You can monitor your energy. If you got the premium connectivity, you can watch Netflix, Hulu, Disney, YouTube, all that stuff while you're charging. What else has it got? It's got car karaoke. I mean, this thing's just got so much stuff. I don't even know half the stuff that this car can do, so I'm very, very not educated. But I will tell you, it is a blast to drive. So let's go ahead. Here is the first look at the front. Okay, it's pretty cool. I thought there would be a little bit more cargo space, but I mean, I think it'll definitely get the job done. The trunk, whoops. The trunk is extremely impressive with how big it is. This trunk is extremely deep. This video does not do it any justice. And one of the cool things, as you can see here, the entire roof is a completely glass. And I think, you guys don't kill me, I think this car gets over 300 something miles to the full charge. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop in the car and we're gonna do some POV driving. And yeah, this car is extremely fun to drive. I wish it wasn't as raining as much as it is, so we could do a lot more acceleration. But let's go ahead and hop into the car and check this thing out. Okay, so we are finally on the road in the Tesla, and I hate it that today's not like super sunny out. The weather's kind of bad, but I will tell you from me driving this car previously off camera to several things. The car is very comfortable. The seats are very comfortable, so I could see how taking a road trip in this car would be super easy to do. And it's insane how, like, when you're driving the car, I'm going to like 55 miles an hour right now, and the car is almost like completely quiet. Like, you don't even know the car's running. So coming from an actual gas-powered vehicle to an all-electric vehicle, it's weird because I'm wanting to hear the engine. I'm wanting to feel the car, my truck shift gears and stuff, and it's just one long continuous gear, which is just mind-blowing to me. And it's so crazy how effortlessly this car performs as far as acceleration. The handling is great. This is the dual motor all-wheel drive, and I don't know how many miles this thing gets. It gets upwards of 300 plus miles when it's completely charged, I believe. You guys are probably going to tell me I'm right or wrong anyways. And I do like the it has a great audio system. I was very impressed for what it is. I think the audio in this car sounds great. The bass is great. The all glass roof that's above your head is very, very cool to look at. And one of the weird things that it definitely took me a second to get used to is the auto regeneration braking. So whenever you let off the gas, the car automatically brakes for you. So I think it felt like the harder you press the gas, the harder it will regen the brake. It's what it felt like to me. So if you're going, 25, 30 miles an hour and you let off the gas slow or fast, whatever, it feels like the car brakes off of that. So it's kind of cool, like, you're not having to come to a complete stop by you pressing the brake. The car will automatically brake for you. Like, see, watch. So we get up to 40, we'll get up to 45, and the car automatically starts slowing down, and that's pretty cool. And it shows you on the screen a little bar of the car doing the regenerative braking. So, and I've had a few instances of letting the car drive itself. Whenever I throw on the POV cam, I'll show you guys more of that. But it's this car, every Tesla has the full self-driving capabilities. It's just a matter of fact if you paid for it. So, and I have read that you can pay $200 for 30 days. You can have the full self-driving capability. So that's a pretty cool option. So if you don't want to spend the 10 grand off rip whenever you buy the car, you can pay $200. Let's just say 1 month you've got a bunch of road trips coming up. You could pay an extra $200 to do the full self-driving capabilities. And another thing that I was intrigued and learned about, the home charger that the Tesla comes with, it only charges at a rate of 4 miles per hour. So if you're looking to get a quick charger top off, the home charger is not going to be your best bet. That's going to be you charging the Tesla for the night when you go to sleep, or when you're done traveling for the day. Plug that puppy up, because it's so slow, man. It takes like 8 to 10 hours maybe to charge this thing up to 100%. But if you get the big plug-in in your house, it can charge your car, I think, in several hours. It does a lot more juice is provided. So I think that is an added benefit of getting the big charger, the powerful one. And I think some states actually have like EV incentives if you do put that charger on your house. So that's pretty cool. And hopefully they bring back the federal tax incentives for all EV cars, because of right now there's not one for the Tesla. So I'm going to switch from this camera to the POV camera to give you guys more of a head-on driving experience. So and then we're going to hit the highway and cruise at some speeds, and I'll go over some stuff with the screen. And because I don't know everything about this car, so I'm still learning, and I will tell you I am very impressed on a lot of things for this car. So let's go ahead and switch cameras. Alright, let's get this thing started. Okay, so right off the bat, I mean, look how effortlessly this thing climbs up with speed. It's ridiculous. So there goes, it shows you on the screen, the green coming back is the regen braking. And so let's just say you want to use the self-driving capabilities for the cruise control. You're going to go twice here. Auto steer temporarily unavailable. That's not cool. There we go. And it's set to 50 miles per hour max. And then as you can see here, the car is going to drive itself. I had to throw this in there. It says, "Torres, please be careful, my baby." Big thank you to Stephanie for letting me borrow her Tesla. It definitely makes me want to buy one even more. So as you can see, the car is coming to a stop completely by itself. I did not have to let off, or I did not have to push the brake. Look at the acceleration. Watch how fast this thing accelerates. That's not even full throttle. That's like a little bit past quarter throttle, which is super impressive. Okay, so let's get up through here. Let's get up on this main road. So I'll show you right now. We'll set this at 55 for the cruise control. 50. Hang on, I don't know how to set the max. Just set it at 55. Okay, no, why is it? How do you up? Let's see, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to set the max miles per hour. But as you can see, the car is driving itself. Anyway, so we're at 50 miles per hour is the max speed limit. I don't know how to change that. Anyways, so as you can see, the car is completely driving itself. It's very nervous for sure, but I mean, it's doing it. My Type-R has this feature, but not nowhere near as intense, or I shouldn't say intense, but as developed. So check this out. This will show us a 360-degree view around the car. Unfortunately, the backup camera's obviously got water in it. Left side of the car, right side of the car, which is super impressive. And then it doesn't matter, like at any point in time you want to give this thing some throttle. Watch the speedometer. That is absolutely insane. It sits you back in your seat like a freaking, like you're going on a freaking roller coaster. It is extremely crazy. And it's funny, you can do karaoke in your car. I'm sure this car does so many more things that I have no idea about. And as you can see here, we're at 63% battery, which gives us a range of about 180 miles. And then this tells you certain things about the car. This menu is absolutely huge of all the stuff that it tells you that it can and can't do. Pretty much this is your one-stop shop screen for everything that you want to do. Here you got pedals and steering, charging, autopilot. These are the options that came with this car, or I don't know if she paid for any of this stuff. The locks, the lights, the actual display, trips that I've been taking, navigation, obviously, safety, service, software upgrades, blah blah blah, stuff like that. And then of course, you know, like I said, you got your Spotify song. I don't think this car does not have Apple CarPlay, and which is kind of odd. It doesn't have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, which is kind of odd to me, but hey, it is what it is. I think it's super cool though. Like, if you have to stop at a supercharger for like 10 to 15 minutes, you can hop on you can, you know, literally, as long as the car's in park, Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, whatever you want to do, which I think that is super cool. So let's go ahead and get back to no, not the radio. Oh, we're still turning right. We are not turning right anymore. Let's go back to the actual car. Okay. I need to have this car for more than one day to really learn all the cool stuff that this thing can do. How do I go back to seeing the consumption? Oh, energy. Here we go. All right, so let's set this thing up. Speed limit 40. Okay, here we go. My hands are completely off the wheel, and we have the speed limit set at 50 miles an hour. I wish I knew how to change that so we could go a little bit faster. But as you can see, we have auto windshield wipers. That is super nice. I'm sure it has auto dimming lights and all that good stuff. Pretty sure this model has the heated steering wheel, heated seats. The air conditioning in this thing is actually pretty cool too. So if you go here and you click on this, it'll show you, you know, where the air is going, how it's blowing. You can switch it however you want to, blah blah blah. I think that is that's super cool. And it's cool being able to see like your consumption and on your trips and stuff. So if you were to map out, let's just say we're gonna go from the panhandle of Florida to like Atlanta, Georgia, it'll map out superchargers and where you need to charge and exactly how long you need to be there. So if you were to set up a trip, it'll tell you, okay, so from here you're going to go to this destination, you're going to sit at this supercharger for 18 minutes, and it's going to cost you let's just say 25 cents a kilowatt hour, and for every minute that you're idle, it costs $1. So in theory, it's going to cost you about 20 bucks to top off to where you need to be to get to the next supercharger. Now, I really wish I could take this on a road trip and figure out exactly, you know, how this would be. All right, so we got the speed limit's up to 65. Let's get up there real quick. 65. It's still doing 50 max. How do you change that? There we go. So we got 65. It's set on the max cruise control. I don't know how to change that. I wish I did. Okay, so now it's set to 70 and the car is going to drive itself. So now we're on the highway as if we were taking a road trip. And you know, the car will tell you every so often that you need to put your hands on the wheel. So, but I mean, for what it is, it's pretty effortlessly. Like, watch, we're going to make this turn. As you can see on here, the car is already recognizing it, and yeah, we're turning. Apply slight turning force to the steering wheel. Okay, got it. I barely have any pressure on the steering wheel whatsoever. So that's pretty impressive in itself. We got a truck coming up on our right. So if we want to view what's around us, boom. So we can see, you know, kind of like in our blind spot, we have a truck coming up beside us. So if any of my viewers have a Tesla, what are some of the other stuff that I should know or look up or research about? Because I think I would like to get one of these Teslas, the Model 3 long range all-wheel drive. I don't want the performance because I really want the range. That is the most important part to me, is the range. For going on road trips, I'd like to be able to take the car on longer road trips without the worry. Because, you know, some people have told me, like, range anxiety is a real thing. So let's get off the cameras. And I just don't think the other model, the standard range, offers enough range, because it's just not enough. Watch this. Golly. Definitely. It's so hard not to smile the whole time that's happening. That's crazy how it's just all torque all the time. It's just insane, and it just like sinks you back in the seat. That's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna get back to the house, and we're gonna review a few more other things, and we're gonna end the video. I'm just thoroughly happy and enjoying driving this car. It makes me want one even more. Like I said, I would love to take it on a road trip and to give you guys a real life experience on what that is. So maybe one day I'll have one. I'll be able to do that, and I can vlog the thing. But for now, yeah, if any of you guys have Teslas and, you know, driven one, you own one, what are your experiences with owning or driving a Tesla? How much more does your bill go up at the house for having to charge it overnight, if you're doing the 110 or the big plug? A lot of things to think of. You know, what truly is the maintenance on one of these? You don't have oil, you're not putting gas in it. I mean, to me, the maintenance would be brakes, tires, and windshield wipers. Other than that, I don't really see what the overhead cost would be of owning this car. And I don't know how much insurance is. That is something I'm gonna have to look into. But let's get back to the house, and yeah, we'll go over some other things, and then we'll close out the video. Alrighty, so that is gonna do it for today's video. You guys, like I said, if you own a Tesla, let me know some other things that I need to know about this real life ownership, you know, maintenance costs and all that stuff. This car has been an absolute blast to drive. It is kind of different not looking through here for the, you know, the instrument cluster. Everything's on this nice, beautiful display. But yeah, this car is super fun. I had a freaking blast. Thank you, Stephanie, for letting me drive your Tesla for the day. It was truly a lot of fun. I think we got to get a Tesla for the channel, boys. All right, that is going to do it for today's video. The Tesla Model 3 long range was extremely fun to drive. If you're stopping to the channel for the first time, please hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. We got some Grom content coming. Hopefully we get to do the high compression piston here soon. Give this video a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Peace out, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Let's go.